Okay, let's start our lesson after some minutes. Okay, maybe after 1 minute. Other students are trying to log in. Okay, let's wait them a little bit. While waiting, let's listen to music. Let's start. I hope you're all well. Okay, and this is on Friday. You are going to write. You are going to start to write final exams, and you're going to have holiday, right? Okay. Open page 65, students. Exercise 8. Okay. Page 65, exercise number 8. Okay. Here are given 8 sentences. Okay, most of these sentences contain errors. Okay, now we are going to correct the errors, and I'm going to explain the correct one. Okay, yeah, let's start. Okay, yes, sentence number 1. There never seems to be anything worth watching on the television or TV. Okay, in this sentence, the error is article the. Okay, we don't use article the in this sentence. Use TV or television. Okay, without an article. Okay, no article. To talk about the programs, for example, what's on TV? What's on TV? Okay, I'll watch TV or television. Okay, but when you talk about the furniture, use article they. You can use article there. For example, put that chair in front of the TV. Okay, or put that chair in front of the television. Okay, like this. Yeah. Next one. Young people tend to hear the radio more than older age groups. Yes. In this sentence, okay, we don't use to hear. We use young people tend listen to the radio more than older age groups. Okay, I'm not going to write students, write yourselves. Let me repeat. Young people tend listen to the radio more than older age groups. Okay. When we talk about the radio, okay, or something listen, okay, when we use the word listen in the sentence, we have to use to. Okay, I'll explain this rule the next sentences. So shortly, say listen to the radio, okay, not hear. So when you are talking about a particular program, okay, you can say hear. For example, did you hear the news yesterday? Okay, did you hear the news yesterday? Particular program, right? So when we talk about particular program, we can say hear. But in this sentence, it must be listen to the radio. Okay. Next one, number 3. According to statistics, Americans spend 2.9 hours a day seeing television. Oh, yes. Okay. Here is, we don't use seeing, right? What? Say watch TV. Okay, watch television, not see. Okay, when you talk about when you talk about a particular program, you can say see. For example, did you see the weather forecast on TV? For example, okay. Again, when you talk about a particular program, you can say see. But in this sentence, talking about TV, so we say watch TV. Okay. In this sentence, what Americans spend 2.9 hours a day watching television. Okay? Next one, number 4. She finds playing piano the best way to relax. Okay. Now, student, this sentence, okay, according to the American English, is correct. Okay, completely correct. But according to the British English, something is missing in this sentence. So what? Article is missing. Okay. So between playing and piano, there should be a definite article the. Okay. Why? Because in British English, use article the with musical instruments. Okay, piano is a musical instrument. Okay, for example, play the guitar, play the violin, play the piano. Okay, but in American English, the definite article is sometimes omitted. Okay, like she finds playing piano the best way to relax. Okay, for American English, but not for British. British English, it must be like this. Okay? Yeah. 5. Why don't you get rid of the television if you never watch it? So this sentence is correct. Okay. Next one. 90% of people in Britain listen to the radio at some time during the day. Okay. Again, listen. Something is missing here. Listen to the radio. Okay. Listen. What? After listen must come to. Okay. Don't forget. Listen to the music. The music. Listen to the radio. Okay. Yeah. Last one. Not last one. Number 7. Do stop talking and concentrate in your driving. Okay, in this sentence, the incorrect one is in. Okay, so instead of in, we have to use the preposition on. Yes, why? Because of the word concentrate. Okay, the word concentrate takes the preposition on always. Okay, for example, concentrate on your own work, concentrate on your reading book, etc., etc. Okay. Last one, you have to take a 2-year training course in order to qualify as a teacher. Okay, this sentence is correct. Okay, like this. Yeah. If you're still copying, please finish. Then we're going to start a new unit today. Okay. Okay. Hope you have done. Okay. If you didn't understand the explanations, you may check your answers by referring to the error hit list on page 66. Okay, page 66 given one detailed explanation of these points. Okay, you may check from this page. Okay. Unit 7, students. Yes, page 68. Okay. Retail therapy. Yes. What is therapy? Yeah, no. Therapy. What is retail therapy? Okay. Given a definition here, let's read all together. Retail therapy, the act of buying things that you don't need when you are unhappy because you think it will make you feel better, often used humorously. Yeah. Sometimes when we go to the mall, yes, sometimes we buy things which we don't need. Yes, just we spend money on them. Yeah. Why? Because we may feel happy using them or what else. Yeah, that is a retail therapy. There is one saying by Tammy Faye Becker. Yeah, she said, I always say shopping is cheaper than a psychiatrist, isn't it? Shopping is cheaper than a psychiatrist. If you feel stressful or overwhelmed, okay? And of course, if you have money, so go for the shopping, yeah? But apart from the shopping, you don't need to spend money, yes, if you're stressed or overwhelmed, what? You may listen to the music, read a book, take a coffee, yeah, etc., etc. You may find retail therapy at home, yeah? Okay. Okay, students, look at exercise number 1. Read the following statements and decide whether the missing word in each space is man, or woman. Okay. Now, I have answers here. Okay, let me read with the answers. Okay. When they shop, 70% of men become hunters, aiming for a defined product in a specific shop. 80% of women on the other hand, act as leisurely gatherers roaming round in a less purposeful manner. I agree with this point. Okay, number 2, men have normally exhausted their passions after 72 minutes of shopping. Yeah, look at this minute, 72, not 70, not 80, 72. Okay. Meanwhile, most women prefer to carry on shopping for at least another 28 minutes. Again, look at the minute, 28, not 30, not 20. Okay? So these numbers are according to the statistics, okay? Number 3, generally speaking, women buy their own clothes without seeking other people's advice. However, around a quarter of men admit to relying on the input of other people to choose what they wear. That's why what women prefer go for shopping alone, mostly, yeah. But what men prefer to go shopping with someone. Okay. Okay. Now, students, let's go to the next page. Okay. Useful language box. Again, given some phrases. Okay, when we use them, students. So questions about likes and dislikes are very common in speaking part 1. Okay. So it's important to know a variety of expressions to describe your feelings. And it may be useful to start with a brief introduction to help you give a more specific answer. If you need to give a negative opinion, it's a good idea to begin with the softening phrases. Yeah, we are here to be honest. I'm afraid. actually. Yeah, these are the softening phrases. Okay, now let's look for some questions here. Okay, and let's use some phrases from the useful language box. Okay, now how do you feel about shopping in general? What? Many people like shopping, right? That's why what I will look for these phrases. Okay, how do you feel about shopping in general? I really enjoy shopping. Okay, or I don't really like shopping, or what else? Okay, what is your least favorite kind of shopping? Again, to be honest, or I'm afraid, then you may continue your sentence. Do you prefer shopping alone or with someone else? Okay. I find very enjoyable, or I find interesting, or I find relaxing shopping alone, or up to you, with someone else, with my friend, with my mom, or with my family. What else? Okay. What kind of shopping do you do on the internet? To be honest, I don't order anything from internet, or what else? You may continue your sentence, starting with these phrases. Okay, yeah. For example, um, do you like music? Okay, let's choose the introduction phrase, something from here. For the question, do you like music? Yeah, you may start your sentence with this phrase. It depends what kind of music. It depends what kind of music. For example, I love what jazz, or I love classical musics, but I can't stand rock. Yeah. Okay, like this. Okay. Yes, let's read this exam tip. This is also maybe important. Answer questions as fully as possible by giving reasons for opinions and mentioning examples from your experience. Okay, so answer questions as fully as possible. So don't respond like yes or no or I don't know. Okay, so you have to give full question for the given answer. Okay, so for these, what useful language boxes are phrases will be helpful for you to answer the questions as fully as possible. Okay, so you have to study, you have to look through for the useful language boxes, phrases in it. Okay, now students, let's go to page 73. Okay, I'm going to show there from there something. Yeah, here is a text. What is it? Yeah, academic reading text about retail therapy. Okay. Retail therapy. Okay. Now, students, this is a long text. First of all, you see how many 8 paragraphs are here, and long text with many exercises. Okay, let me give you little information about this, how to do this kind of exercises about this kind of texts. Okay, one challenge of the reading paper is dealing with a large amount of text in a short time. A single passage may be up to 900 words long, and 3 passages together contain 2,250 words. Okay, at least one passage will put forward a detailed, logical argument which needs careful analysis. Okay, so how to read, how to analyze this kind of text. So first of all, begin by forming a general picture of the content and how it is organized. Okay, Next point is study the questions to find out what information needed. And last point is scan the text to locate the relevant section, then read closely for detail. Okay, first of all, student, first strategy, sampling the text. How to sample the text, okay? Sampling is a way of forming a general picture of a text. First of all, you look for the title, retail therapy, okay? Okay, about money, strategy, what else? Okay. Then main topic is usually set out in the first paragraph. Okay, let's repeat. The main topic is usually set out in the first paragraph, and subtopics are often made clear in the first sentence of each paragraph. Okay, so these are good places to begin. Okay. Now, students, on page 70. Yes, on page 70 here. Given 1, 2, 3, 4 what topics, okay? Now we need to decide which answer from A to D, okay, best describes the overall topic of the text, okay? To choose the correct overall topic, what we have to do, we have to read the first paragraph and only the first sentences of each paragraphs, okay? Then it will be clear which one will be the overall topic. Okay, now let me look for the time. Okay, we have time. Yes. The marketing industry has spent billions of dollars scientifically perfecting ways to appeal to shoppers' primitive brain responses of instinct and emotion so that they buy products which their reasoning higher brain knows that they don't need or particularly want. The good news is that much of this research can be turned on its head, enabling us to control our instincts and spend less. Okay, this is the first paragraph, and the main topic can be in this paragraph. Okay, now let's read only first sentences of each paragraph. Okay, second paragraph. To take a simple example, pausing briefly between choosing something and taking it to the checkout can dramatically increase the chance of resisting the urge to buy, according to study in the Journal of Consumer Research. Okay. Now let's go to paragraph number 3. The need to cool off our consumer brains is reinforced by Gregory Burns, a neuroscientist at Emory University, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Then 4. Another area of inquiry has been methods of payment. Okay. Number 5. Researchers have also looked at the phenomenon of designer brands. Number 6. One aspect of shopping psychology studied by Jennifer Argo, an associate professor of marketing at Alberta University, arose from personal experience. Okay. Number 7, a final point of potential interest is what it is that we are more liable to spend when in financial difficulty. Under stress, we can feel driven to hoard, according to a study of students in behavioral research therapy. And last paragraph, the fact is that we need to look wider to the global neighborhood, remembering that about half of humanity lives on less than $2 a day, according to UN statistics. Okay, now students, let's go to page 17. Okay. Yes. Which answer best describes the overall topic of the given text, retail therapy? A history of the marketing industry? No. Effective sales techniques for the retail industry? No. Information on credit card debt and how to avoid it? No. So, research finding that can help us reduce our spending. This is the correct answer, D. Okay. Now we found the main topic, overall topic. Okay, we set a general picture of a text. So the text is about general, is about research finding that can help us reduce our spending. Okay. Now, students, for tomorrow, okay, you are going to read this text in details. Okay. It's on page 73 about retail therapy. Okay, read in details. Tomorrow we are going to do exercises, okay, about this text. Okay, that's all for today. So see you tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.